Hailekia mato was sikiana tekielekia amat. Sikiana ui iana ha a tianat. Kuyana le sekiama at. Isikiama tiene nele yandana ha sikianeti. Mo yasate. Yaka. So mahia. Yata. I'm bringing in the Seke golden source light. The Akianata Mawasata. And we're just stirring that in and around the mental body. Clearing distortions. Clearing confusion. Mental games that you've been taught, or mental dynamics you've been taught or have been ingrained into. We're clearing the mental distortions to bring clarity. Clarity around who you are, clarity around your purpose, clarity around your mission. Stop overcomplicating things. The mission is simple. The mission is just to be who you are. When you just are who you are, it comes naturally. You don't have to try to be anything. You just are. A lot of the programming is you think you need to do something or be something or suppress something in order to get ahead, in order to be visible, in order to get where you are wanting to go. Hiakata. That's the part of the mental Olympics, mental gymnastics, I hear that you're doing. You're trying to think your way there. And because there's too much distortion there, you can't think your way there. So I want you to come into your heart. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes. And come into your heart, my friend. Sit into the heart. Breathe into the heart. Breathe into the heart. Exhale from the heart. Breathe into the heart. And exhale from the heart. One more time. Breathe in through the heart. And exhale through the heart. And just sit in the heart space. And we're going to bring in some codes to activate and bring clarity. Take a deep breath. The journey to your mission, so to speak, is not complicated. You're overcomplicating it. That it needs to look a certain way. It needs to look like this. It needs to, however, there are many facets that your soul expresses itself through. And those outlets, those different expressions are what wants to be set free. Unleashed. Through you, Mahat. By you, Mahat. And it is through the unleashing, the allowing, the permission to allow that to flow through you. That's what begins to miraculously before your eyes, in ways you didn't even realize, or you don't even know how it's going or how it's being orchestrated, right before your eyes, just things come together in ways that you couldn't conceive of or fathom. Asana hasana hasakiku has. The goal is to simply be you. However, there may be resistance in the form of limiting beliefs, unprocessed emotional pain, trauma, hurt, things that are unprocessed in the body, emotions. There might be ancestral trauma or karma, curses, spells. There might be other things influencing that need to be released, need to be cleared, need to be removed and excavated from your field, from your quantum field. That's what we're helping to do and assist with now. It is also up to you, my friend, to release these and let them go for good, because you can call them back. Allow yourself to simply be, and through your being, choose. Through your being, choose. What brings me joy? What brings me laughter? What brings me happiness? What elevates my spirit? What allows me to be of the highest service that also brings me joy? It's very simple. It is not complicated. But the mind can overcomplicate things that are actually meant to be very simple. Come back to the heart. Come back to simplicity, because the heart actually is the one who knows how to expand and elegantly complicate or be elegantly complex in its simplicity. It's the paradox. It's knowing how to hold both of those simultaneously, that allows you to open up into a fuller expression, a fuller expansion of your divine light, of your divine puzzle piece. Say hat namoi. Remember, remember that the entire forest is contained within a single seed. You do not have to overcomplicate things. Begin with the seed. Begin with the simple seed. From there it grows into the elegantly complex being that you are. You unfold. But wanting to figure it out mentally is like running before you have even learned to crawl. So, my friend, remember, there is nothing wrong with crawling first. It's okay to crawl. That is how we learn. And it's through progression, right, that we need to learn. You need to learn the first step and then the next step. You don't just build a house, and you start with the roof, right? You got to start with the foundation. Don't be afraid to start with you and your foundation. Tahaka. Hasatikiata. If you build on a rusty or rickety or unfinished foundation, there will come a point that your whole building will fall, will crumble. However, if you take the time and space and patience and presence to build in progression, the next progression, the next progression, the next, you take the time to build the foundation first, right? And then adding on, it becomes elegantly complex. Start simple. Stop overcomplicating the process, because over time it naturally progresses. It naturally builds upon itself. Nature does not force itself to build. It just simply takes time to build. You are Mother Nature. Take your time. It's in taking that time you start to sink into your divine rhythm, your divine flow, your divine cadence of how you interact and ebb and flow within your own personal universe. And that's how you dance with the greater external multiverse or universe, however you want to call it. Don't be afraid to build your foundation from a single seed. The entire forest is contained within one seed. Tahat. Stop overcomplicating it. Tahila. Tiana. Allow it to be fun. Allow it to be easy. Allow it to build naturally over time. Time, Tahiasa, is on your side. Stop saying it's not real. Use time, because time is still a construct that we can tap into and utilize for the highest good. You just got to know how to use that component of, or that aspect within the universe. Stop saying time isn't real. Yeah, well, we still use it. So there's something coming in, and the distortion of time. Yes, time technically isn't real, right? It's a construct. However, it's still rooted in this reality, Tahiata, for the time being. Utilize that for your advantage. Takiata, learn how to use the aspect of time to your advantage. Take your time to build yourself. Sta nek yat mo'we. Yata. Take your time to build. Tekiata. One seed. Tia. That one seed contains everything within it that you need. Trust. Tekiata hata. Allow yourself to settle into your own timing. Allow yourself to settle into yourself, your beingness, and allow yourself the time and space and presence to recognize your own patterns, your own rhythm, your own cadence. How do you dance with life? How are you listening? How are you responding? How are you creating? How are you responding to what you create? How are you trying to build? May this serve you in the highest and best way, my friends. Come back to your center, come back to your heart, and allow it to be simple, because the complexity will grow over time. But you do not need to think your way there, because that is not the brain's responsibility, and it's not the function of the brain to figure the things out in the way that we've been taught, indoctrinated, programmed, and inherited. Tehia satahata kuuye nala. Dig deeper. Tiahasa. I love you.